So here is the final part of Lessons in Good Trouble from Microsoft Education Edition. And you'll notice that right at the end, we have final thoughts on Good Trouble from our guide, Congressman John Lewis.
After you've learned about the good trouble these leaders got into to help change the world, join me for a few final thoughts in July 2020 when I visited Black Lives Matter Plaza just days before I died.
So now we are going to go back to the same movement that we started with, that being the Black Lives Matter movement. And again, we're greeted by Congressman John Lewis.
In July 2020, I visited Black Lives Matter Plaza in Washington, D.C. In an essay published after my death a few days later, I said, "In my life, I have done all I can to demonstrate that the way of peace, the way of love and nonviolence is the most excellent way. Now it is your turn to let freedom ring."
Okay, so let's take a look at a few of the sites, the resources that have been linked to this particular part. The first, this opinion piece written by John Lewis that you can see right over here from the New York Times. And then we also have a video of Morgan Freeman reading that opinion piece written by John Lewis.
While my time here has now come to an end, I want you to know that in the last days and hours of my life, you inspired me. You filled me with hope about the next chapter of the great.
So if we run forward towards the Washington Monument, you can see in the far distance there, right by the green beam, for one last time in this world, again, is Congressman Lewis.
It's amazing to think about how the good trouble of each person we've met has impacted so many lives around the world and across time. This struggle for social justice impacts us all, and our work is not yet complete. How have these leaders inspired you to be a catalyst for good trouble to build a better world?
And the last part of this is a link to a speech that John Lewis did right over here
I met Rosa Parks at the age of 17.
at Emory
In
University.
1958, at the age of 18, I met Martin Luther King Jr., and these two individuals inspired me to.
So that is it. That is our run-through, I guess our walkthrough of Lessons in Good Trouble. It's a world created by Minecraft Education Edition. If you missed the other parts, I've got all of the other worlds, all of the other movements that have been covered in a special Lessons in Good Trouble playlist right here on my channel. So thank you for joining me, and feel free to subscribe to my channel for more great walkthrough videos just like you're watching now. So again, that is the women's suffrage movement in London of this part of Lessons in Good Trouble.